Hello everyone, I'm Tessellating Hexagons, and it's time to finally get started on the rabbit habitat, which is a really weird level if you think about it. Like, I would have instinctively thought to, think, oh, what do rabbits like? Oh, popping out of hats, that's totally a thing. But it makes sense. Also, these guys are kind of assholes. And I'd say Lake of Piss, but I said that at the end of the last episode, and it kind of loses its funitude if I say it more than once. Now, these I will address in a moment, because we haven't formally been taught how to use them, so... Oh, it's half of the guy! And now it's following us. Well, come with me if you want to live. And clip through the wall if you want to be read. I don't know. Clip through the wall if you want to go faster. I found that with these videos, my commentary sucks for the first 10 minutes or so, and then I hit my stride and everything's okay again. So enjoy the suck while it lasts. It gets better. I don't know. Is that a thing? I think that's a thing. Anyway. There we go. We've formally been told we can push them around. I don't think... Yeah. Maybe we can't do this yet then. Okay. That's disappointing. Maybe we are going to have to come back later then. Or maybe as an item when we get here, I don't know. Oh, there we go. We just did! I have brought you to yourself. Oh, wait, where'd the box go? Ah, there we go. That's the second time that's happened. Well, I've thought, oh, we need to go and come back and get an item for this, but no. We now have a little tornado to go with our wind power. God damn it. Like how Spyro just didn't react to being hit there. Okay, we'll just stop over to Windy Face Breath Town Pants and jump into the hat, because that's even funnier than I remember it. It sounds like the moles make when they force you out of the hat. That's totally not a euphemism, by the way. Do you see who I see? It's Bianca! Hello. So it's kind of obvious. Basically, each of the areas in this game, the 12 lands... Oh. There you go, that's what we need the plants for. Each of the 12 lands are just sort of configured around the species of friends that we have from the PlayStation games. So we have Bianca, we have the Professor, we have Zoe the Fairy, and Bentley and Sergeant Bird. So it's fair to say that we can expect, for example, some kind of cat-themed level for Hunter later on, and you know, we've already had a book about kangaroos, so graphical glitch right there. We can expect a kangaroo-themed level because Sheila is a thing, and we haven't seen Agent 9 yet either, so that's basically how this game works. It's not really a spoiler if you think about it too hard. Why don't I not just do this bit first, because I wouldn't have to come back up? Whatever. Pig chest, hello, I will remember you are here. Or more likely I'll just... Can you not? I'll remember that it's there because I'll watch the footage back and that is a thing. You still here? Card tricks are fun too if you know what you're doing. Trying to look around and not recognising that I'm pressing the button. Come with me, Mr. Hat-Face Pants. That feels like I'm plagiarising someone, but I can't put my finger on who it is, so... Yeah. There's one thing impacting my commentary a bit is, it's kind of warm. I would have the fan on in my room because I have a fan in my bedroom. No, not in that sense. But yeah, it's rather warm. It's been warm lately. I don't know. British weather doesn't normally do that sort of thing. Hang on a minute. Black diamond card? Now that's a graphical glitch. Well, I think it's not supposed to be, but... I don't know, they intentionally made that colour... What have I seen it? Oh! What? But, Okay, well we've seen a monkey, we've just not seen, not seen Agent 9, but we've seen a monkey, so that's a start. Wait, what? Oh, these assholes. Do I have the luxury of being able to miss them, like, unlike in that bombing the valley minigame that took me a good 11 minutes to complete. How is this pest control, by the way? This is more like genocide or something. Also, 50 isn't that a bit excessive? I get the feeling that this isn't going to be very forgiving. Just saying. Okay, we're 5 minutes in, my commentary's still sucking, from my point of view. But can y'all stop doing your thing, please? This is not conducive to a Happy Meal or something. Why is it always about food with me? Well, I suppose I did just have tea and cake a little while before this. That's what I do on Sundays. I have dinner, then we have tea and cake afterwards, because we're just that British. I don't know, is having cake with tea stereotypically British? It's just a thing that my family does. Like, it doesn't really have any connotations of where we're from. Oh! Is that all of you? I was gonna say... Well, I was going to say the F word. What have your kids got to do with this? I wasn't really paying attention. What have we found? Oh, it's another one of the medals. Now, what was I doing before I went in there? And also, how are those balloons doing that? Oh yeah, I was looking for the other button. Don't think I mentioned it out loud, but I've seen land over here. Wherever land? No! I saw land and it rejected me. I handle rejection by dying. And they're the footprints here. I don't think I found the footprints in Sergeant Bird's barracks. If there even are any there, I don't know. I'll watch the footage back and maybe it'll be obvious when the footprints become important. It'll become obvious whether there are any there or not. Well, if my commentary does suck, I'm not going to restart the recording because I don't want to have to kill 50 of those guys again. So it turns out that this is a really brilliant looking level and it's really aesthetically pleasing and whatnot. Right, I see that there. I'm going to do a bit of preparation for it. But it's also a bit of a bitch to commentate over. So that's why the suck is happening. More suck than an angry vacuum cleaner. What? Again with the black diamond cards. I'd admit, maybe that's me not... maybe I'm not thinking properly. Diamonds aren't usually black, are they? Like, in playing cards. I just paused as if someone could answer, like... maybe I'm just concentrating too hard on pressing this button. Anyway, really thankful that there isn't a time limit on getting to the vault once you got it open, because I mean, areas like this, that would just be a total pain in the nuisance. Especially when you get stuck on hats. You're not as nice as my top hat. Anyway, in another one of these vaults. Gems! Yellow gems! Pink chests! If you know what I mean. Oh, what have we found? Stethoscope? Now, that, I think I know what that's part of, but it's not what it sounds like. Like, there's one quest for one heart that has a bunch of really random items, and it makes sense once you know the context, but until you know the context, it makes absolutely no sense. Now, I don't know for certain, and I really can't be asked checking at this point, but I think it's from the same quest as the army uniform that we picked up earlier. Now, have I been up here already? Oh no, doesn't look like it. Okay, Mr. Hat, you're coming with me. Oh, wait, no, that's copyrighted as well. Curse you, South Park. Curse you for being funny in a slightly distasteful way, I don't know. I don't know, I don't really have an opinion on South Park. Like, there's a time and a place for it, I think. And then now I'm thinking about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared again. Like, can you not, brain? Can we just focus on the task in hand? Task in hand. And there's yellow. I think that's the first time I've seen a yellow chest, but they exist as well. Hello, yellow chest, you're so fabulous. Now, something that I've been meaning to mention for the past couple of episodes, but I've never actually got round to saying because I keep forgetting when I hit the record button. But with the chests, as I remember, from memory, I think chests don't always contain gems. Sometimes you'll just get an item straight up out of a chest, which actually kind of makes sense if you think about it, rather than just getting a whole load of gems. You'll get like a quest item or something. And I think, are we done here already? this is a really small level, and that's disappointing. I probably missed something really obvious, like there's probably an entire second half of this level, and I feel like this is kind of a letdown, because I hyped up this level so much, and like, it's so visually striking, and oh, you've moved. Hello. Will you say the same thing? I don't want to believe that we're done here already, and won't need to come back again until we have the keys so we can open the chests, but there really isn't anything else here, is there? In fact, that sounds a bit northern for me, my life. Because I was born in Huddersfield, which is in the north of England, but I don't like the north of this country. It's just... and yet I'm going to university there. But, you know, I'm not going to carry on that thread of conversation because it'll end up being offensive. I don't know. Anyway, I think, because we're done there for the moment, because, you know, I will maintain the hype by saying that we're going to need to come back there fairly soon. Well, later on. But I think we're done in this part of the overworld now. Well, for the moment, until we come back. So we can head back to the first area. Now, the first area, where we started again, the Dragon Nests region, is kind of really weird, but it's a good example of a well-designed overworld, I think, because it has about 3 or 4 levels in it. One of them is early game, that's a fairy library. One of them is mid-game, which is where we're going now. Is it mid-game already? Christ. And then it also has the path to the end game. So... And then we've got the story passage, which I suppose you could consider to be part of the area we just were, what's that, of the Dragon Coast. And then there's an area beyond that, which was teased earlier, but I'm not going to say what it was, so if you want to know what it was, then you just have to remember, or watch a previous episode, I don't know. And that's where the rest of the levels are, for the mid-game. Oh yeah, I completely forgotten that we were looking for the kids! I am such a responsible person! Anyway, now that we're back here, looks like there should be something here, but there isn't. We're gonna buy the thing from Moneybags, which I admit I should have done a lot earlier, but whatever. Hello. It's not a trinket. You, sir. Oh. Now that's rude. I'm fairly sure he referred to it as an ugly plaything. It's a replica of us. Anyway, may have already worked out that I mentioned before there's an area with really annoying music that we unlocked as soon as we got the powered up breath mint thing. So yeah, let's head off to the Banana Savannah. Now the music is really catchy, but not once you've heard it on repeat for Christ knows how many times, because this area is confusing. Like, these things here, they act as teleport things, but these things change where the destinations are. And they can have, I think, 2 or 3 settings per plant. Like, that's what they look like when they're open. And... oh. I didn't realise I had to speak to him. But, yeah. You teleport using those. They have 2 or 3... okay, that's an important item. They have 2 or 3 potential destinations. They could be closed, or open going to one of the destinations, or open going to another. Anyway. There we go, we have a super flame now. But I'm going to finish saying what I was saying first. Now, with these, they can go to 1 or 2 places, and it's easy to get lost here, even though it's a fairly simple level, because you don't know where you're going to end up once you get into one of those things. It's easy to forget which configuration leads to where. Anyway, the thing I was saying about the super flame. Now, in Season of Flame, which introduces Super Flame to the handheld Spyro games. Cutscene? No cutscene. Okay. This is an introduction to what I'm about to say. In Season of Flame, Super Flame was just fire, more powerful, extended reach, could break pots. Whereas in this game, it's projectile. Like, what? Anyway, you might have noticed the design of that plant. It had the has that kind of target look to it. Now, we've seen targets like that elsewhere, you may recall. So that's basically opened up the last area of the overworld to us. But we can't... Sir! Rude! 2 hit points? Really? What was I saying? Yeah, we can finally get to the last area of the main overworld, but like I said, there's a mini-boss in that storm passage area, so... we can't. Well, I could do that in this episode, but we've just started this area, so... oh, that reminds me, this area is going to introduce to us the other type of key minigame. I don't remember which colour of key you get from here, so if we're lucky, we might get the second half of the red key and end up going to... well, being able to open red chests, which would be nice, but knowing my luck, it probably won't be like that. Die, flower, you don't belong in this plantation, sir. And we're back up to full health. I don't know about you guys, but it makes me feel really uncomfortable in video games where I'm not at full health. So, that's the thing. I'm looking at the time, I've got 5 minutes left, and yet I'm thinking I'd probably start to wrap this up, because I've had several 20-minute episodes recently, and I don't like it. Like, I want these to be around 17 or 18 minutes, so it doesn't take up too much of your time. So, I'll clear out the rest of these plants, or miss completely, that works too, and then I'll probably end the video. Can you not? There we go. I have no idea what I'm going to call this episode, because I usually start thinking about what I'm going to title an episode while I'm still recording the episode. Hello. Ah, this is the heart guy. It's starting to heat up in here as well. I'm not saying that euphemistically, because like I've turned the fan off so I can record properly without interruption. And I'm starting to feel effective now, so it's probably a good thing that I'll be wrapping up soon. But you might notice that this is a monkey area, but no sign of Agent 9. Well, where else have we seen a pattern like this? In Sergeant Bird's barracks, where, graphical glitch again, where there was no sign of Sergeant Bird himself, even though that's his species area of the game. But we ended up finding him in the inside of a vent where we get half of a key. Well, semi-spoiler alert for next episode. The same is true of Agent 9. Agent 9 is responsible for the other type of minigame that results in a key. We should come across him fairly soon. I believe it's up there somewhere. Yep, there's the vent in the top left corner, and there's the footprints for this area. Should I call them footprints, paw prints, whatever. They are what they are. They are their own special creation. I don't actually know the words to that song, it's just... My mother has a gay cousin, and that's... I don't remember the exact specifications of it, but... Through him I'm familiar with that song. Or something. I don't know. Also, how is this thing connected to those things? It's like... Those things, I mean. Like, they're sort of banana-y, planty, flowery things, and that's just quite obviously an onion. So... What? Now, seeing the background music here, it sounds kind of like it should be... Like the sort of thing you get primary school kids to sing in like a school assembly or something, because I know from experience primary schools are really fond of making their kids sing stupid songs. But this, it sounds like should have lyrics, but the track itself is so short and repetitive and annoying and meh. Anyway, let's see where this takes us. This is not where I wanted to go at all. Take me back. See, this is what I mean by it being kind of difficult to navigate, because you don't know where you're going, you don't know where you're going to end up. Don't know where the last, Rhinoc weed thingy is either. Probably walked right past it. Anyway, heading on up. Is that a song? I get the feeling like that's the song. I don't know. Blech. I should, from what I said earlier, I should have hit my stride in the commentary department by now, but I just haven't. And so I feel I must apologise. Oh, this is how you get up here. Well, in that case I'm going to abandon my original plans of killing all the Rhinoc weeds, and in the next episode, we will... Oh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, good sir? Alright then. I was going to say the next episode will just on the Agent 9 mission, which we were just about to stand next to, but let me do that first. Okay, I forget who we're supposed to tell that to, so... I'm just going to head back up to where we were, and I'll end the episode by the vent so I can start on the Agent 9 mission next time. So, yeah. See you guys then. This video is over on ever so slightly, but I suppose it's not all that bad. So, yep. See you guys next time.